Welcome to Charles Travels, where we explore the most fascinating destinations and stories from around the world. I'm your host, Charles, and I'm delighted to share with you today's top story, which takes us to the breathtaking landscapes of Kenya. As we embark on this journey, imagine yourself surrounded by the lush rolling hills and abundant wildlife of the Laikipia Highlands. This enchanting region is steeped in history and culture, with a rich heritage that dates back to the traditional Maasai, Samburu, and other herding communities. The area's complex past has been marked by conflicts and displacement, but today, we're witnessing a new chapter of cooperation and conservation. Our story begins with the launch of the stunning and beyond Suyian Lodge, which is nestled within the 18,000-hectare Suyian Conservancy. This exclusive safari lodge is not only a haven for wildlife enthusiasts, but also a testament to the power of responsible tourism. By supporting local communities and conservation efforts, guests can contribute to the protection of Kenya's incredible biodiversity while experiencing the warm hospitality of the Kenyan people. As we delve deeper into this story, we'll discover the unique features of the lodge, which reflects AID's commitment to great design and a deep respect for the natural environment. The earthy tones and handcrafted details of the architecture and interiors are inspired by the local culture and the imperfections of nature. Each of the 14 suites boasts private plunge pools and expansive views, offering an unparalleled level of luxury and immersion in the African wilderness. One of the most exciting aspects of this lodge is its exclusive safari access to the Suyian Conservancy, which is home to some of northern Kenya's most elusive species, including Grevy's zebra, Laikipia hartebeest, reticulated giraffe, African wild dog, and even the rare black leopard. Imagine walking with herders on the Conservancy, learning about their traditional ways of life, and witnessing the majestic beauty of these incredible animals in their natural habitat. As we explore this remarkable story, we'll also touch on the importance of community-led conservation and the role that tourism can play in supporting local economies and protecting the environment. It's a truly inspiring example of how travel can be a force for good, and we're excited to share it with you today. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels, folks. I hope you're enjoying the journey so far. We've got a thought-provoking story for you in this middle segment, one that delves into the complexities of justice, public safety, and rehabilitation. Imagine being released from prison after serving time for a serious crime, only to find yourself struggling to reintegrate into society due to the very laws designed to protect the community. This is the reality for some individuals deemed sexually violent predators in California. Our story today takes us to the Golden State, where lawmakers are grappling with the challenges of balancing public safety and rehabilitation. According to recent reports, there's a growing concern about the placement of these individuals in communities, particularly when it comes to their housing arrangements. The issue has sparked heated debates among politicians, with some arguing that current laws don't do enough to prioritize public safety. One case in particular has brought this issue to the forefront, that of William Robert Stevenson, a man with a history of violent assaults and reoffenses. Stevenson's story is a complex one, with multiple attempts at rehabilitation and release, only to be sent back to prison for violating his terms. His latest bid for release has been met with resistance as the state struggles to find him suitable housing. The situation has prompted some lawmakers to introduce new legislation aimed at tightening the rules around the placement of sexually violent predators in communities. One such bill, proposed by State Senator Minority Leader Brian Jones, would require the director of state hospitals to prioritize public safety when placing these individuals. However, opponents argue that this could lead to even more bureaucratic hurdles, making it harder for these individuals to find stable housing and potentially increasing the likelihood of reoffense. As we navigate this intricate issue, it's essential to consider the perspectives of all parties involved: the individuals seeking rehabilitation, the communities they're being released into, and the lawmakers trying to strike a balance between justice and public safety. It's a delicate dance, one that requires careful consideration and nuanced solutions. the fate of Senator Jones's bill remains uncertain as it makes its way through the legislative process. Will California find a way to balance rehabilitation with public safety, or will the challenges surrounding sexually violent predators continue to pose a threat to communities? Only time will tell. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels, dear friends. As we near the end of our journey together today, I want to take you to the world of public media, where a different kind of landscape is unfolding. The fiscal cliff looming over public media has sent shockwaves through the industry, leaving many wondering about the future of local stations and the stories they tell. Imagine driving down a winding road, tuning into your favorite public radio station, only to find that the voices and stories you've grown to love are fading away. This is the reality that many communities might face if the cuts directed by President Trump and executed by his allies in Congress come to fruition. The impact would be felt deeply, not just in the cities, but in the small towns and rural areas where public media often serves as a lifeline, connecting people to their communities and to the world beyond. As I travel across this great nation, I've seen firsthand the importance of local storytelling and the role that public media plays in weaving the fabric of our collective narrative. From the dusty plains of Oklahoma to the bustling streets of New York City, public media has been a constant presence, providing a platform for voices that might otherwise go unheard. The thought of these stations disappearing is not just a fiscal concern, but a cultural one, threatening the very essence of our democratic discourse. In the face of this challenge, supporters of public media are coming together, finding creative solutions to ensure that these vital institutions continue to thrive. Senators from both sides of the aisle are working tirelessly to protect local stations, recognizing the indispensable role they play in informing, educating, and inspiring their communities. It's a testament to the power of bipartisanship and the enduring value of public media. As we navigate this uncertain landscape, it's essential to remember that the stories we tell about ourselves, our communities, and our nation are what bind us together. Public media is more than just a source of information. It's a reflection of our shared humanity, a celebration of our diversity, and a beacon of hope in times of turmoil. So, as we conclude today's journey on Charles Travels, I want to leave you with a sense of hope and a call to action. Let us cherish these institutions that give voice to the voiceless, that bring us closer to our neighbors, and that remind us of our shared American experience. Let us support them in any way we can, whether through our voices, our actions, or our wallets. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep on traveling.